Hey everybody, welcome back to your mat. Thanks for joining me. Today's practice is a full body strength and mobility flow, but we're going to spend just a little extra time working our hips and hamstrings. You don't need any props for today's practice, but if you have blocks, you're more than welcome to use them. When you're ready, let's get started in a child's pose at the back of the mat. Bring the forehead to your mat and just take a few breaths in and out through the nose. And take one more inhale right here. And then as you exhale, curl your hands off the left side of the mat. Draw your right hip back in space. Breathe into right rib cage. And then travel the hands through the center. And we'll exhale off the other side. This time drawing left hip back. Breathe into left rib cage. And back to the center. Take one more inhale through the nose. Open the mouth side out. Then shift yourself forward into tabletop position. On hands and knees, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Go ahead and activate your hands by pressing finger pads into the ground. And then we'll make some circles around the wrists. So just start to shift forward and around and back just a few times in one direction. And then reverse. Pause in the center. Inhale into cow pose. Lengthen the spine, heart nudging forward. Exhale to cat, push away. Inhale. And exhale. One more round on your own. And find a neutral spine, neither cat nor cow, flat back. Hands remain active. Toes tuck underneath and we hover the knees. Holding right here. Stack shoulders over wrists. And then send the shoulders forward. Maybe they're over the finger pads. And then can you move just a little more forward? Press into finger pads like you're trying to look over the edge of your mat. And then send your hips towards your heels, floating child's pose. The knees stay lifted. Inhale, shift forward. Like you're looking over that top edge. Exhale to your floating child's pose. One more time, we shift forward, look over that edge, hold it here, even more forward. Keep pushing into finger pads. Downward facing dog, pike your hips up high. Start to pedal your feet. Just waking up the back body. And just notice how you feel down the right leg, down the left leg. And pause in a downward facing dog. Lift your heels up high, stretch into the bottoms of the feet. And then reach the heels toward the floor. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple forward, high plank. Pausing here, broaden across the upper back. Downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple forward, high plank. Pause and hold, shift forward. Lower knees, chest and chin to the ground. Then cobra, inhale, heart forward. Exhale, floats your chest down. Tent up the hands outside of the mat, wide cobra. Inhale, lifts the heart forward, peeling forward toward the top of your mat. Exhale, floats your chest back down. One more wide cobra. Breathe in, heart lifts. Stay here with the heart lifting, or if you'd like, dip your right shoulder down, look to the left. Pass back through center. Dip left shoulder, look to the right. Pass back through center. And then float your chest all the way down. Forehead to the mat. Reach your arms back alongside body, preparing for locust pose. Take a breath in to prepare. And then as you breathe out, lengthen to lift. From the top of the head to the soles of your feet, the very tips of your toes, can you lengthen just a little more? One more breath. Gently float down. Rest on your right cheek, and then give your hips a shake or sway your shins. Relax the legs behind you. Slide the hands underneath your shoulders, tabletop. Go ahead and activate your hands. Tuck your toes underneath. Hover your knees. Shift forward like you're looking over the top edge of your mat. Press into finger pads. See how much more forward you can go. Floating child's pose. Send the hips back toward the heels. Again, we shift forward and back. Forward, pause. Downward facing dog, hips are high. Inhale, lift the heels, tiptoe your way, feet to hands, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, refold, breathe out. Fingertips to the ground for standing L, the left leg lifts behind. Firm into the standing leg, really pressing right foot down. And then lower the left toes to the back of the mat. Soften the left knee as well. Untuck the left toes, we lift up into low lunge. Chest lifts, arms lift, breathe in. As you breathe out, use your right heel to push the ground away, straightening the right leg. Reach the arms back in space. Right heel pulls you back forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, push away, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. A change is coming. Inhale, low lunge. Pause here, breathe in. As you breathe out, twist to the right, water wheel. Reaching fingers away from one another. Option for the back bend, left arm high. Keep squeezing left glutes to press the hips forward. Then lower your left hand down inside of the right foot. Lean the right shoulder back, open up across the chest. Then float your right hand down inside of the right foot as well, underneath right shoulder. Press into your hands as you lift the right knee toward right shoulder. So we hover the right foot off the ground and then send that right leg back, tucking the toes to the back of the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders, shift forward and back, stretching into the bottom of right foot. And the next time you're forward, stay here. Push into the ground, draw your left knee to your nose. Keep shifting forward, active hands. And lower your left knee down. Let the right toes float up off the ground as you shift forward. Bend your elbows like chaturanga. Pausing at the halfway point, shoulders the same height as the elbows. And then straighten the arms, plant the right toes, left knee to the nose, we hold. Keep shifting forward, active hands. Lower the left knee down. Let the right toes lift, shift forward, bend your elbows like chaturanga, hold it right here. Straighten the arms, push away, right toes tuck, left knee to the nose, exhale. Our last time here. Lower the left knee, let the right toes float up, bend your elbows straight back, maybe pausing with shoulders at the same height as the elbows, or lowering chest and chin toward the ground. Option to point left toes up as well. Then push away, high plank. Shift forward and back. Next time you're forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, heart forward. Downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, tiptoe your way, feet to hands. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Rise up, reach up, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Inhale, arms high. Press palms together, find a little back bend here. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Fingertips to the ground. Standing L, the right leg lifts behind us. Firming into the standing leg. It's a little stronger. Then lower the right toes to the back of the mat. Lower right knee as well. Untucking right toes, we find low lunge. Breathe in, arms lift. As you breathe out, press into left heel, push the ground away as you straighten left leg, reach the arms back. Inhale, use the left heel to pull you back into low lunge. Exhale, push away. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Change is coming. Inhale to your low lunge, breathe in. Twist left, breathe out. Active reaching through fingers. Option for the back bend. And float your right hand down inside of the right, or side of the left foot rather. Lean your left shoulder back. Then float the left hand down underneath left shoulder inside of the left foot. From here, start to firm into your hands, press into the hands, draw the left knee up toward the shoulder, hold it here, and then swing that leg back. Press the left toes into the back of your mat. Reposition your hands as you need to. Shift forward and back. Next time you're forward, stay there. Push into the hands, draw right knee to the nose. Keep pushing away, high on your back toes. Then lower the right knee. Let the left toes float up. Bend your elbows straight back. Pause when the shoulders and elbows are on the same height. Holding here. Push away. Plant the left toes. Draw right knee to the nose. Keep shifting forward. Really pushing, compressing, thigh to belly. Lower the right knee down. Left toes lift. Shift forward. Bend the elbows halfway. Holding. Really pressing into finger pads. Then push away. Left toes to the ground. Right knee to the nose. Shift forward. Hold here. Lower the right knee down. Let the left toes leave the ground. Shift forward. Option to pause with shoulders at the same height as the elbows, or lower chest and chin to the ground. And push away, high plank. Shift forward and back, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, pedal the feet. From your downward facing dog, lift the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. We'll make some circles around the hip socket. Just about 2 or 3 circles, and then reverse. Then send the right leg high. Take an inhale. As you exhale, knee to the nose 1 time. Shift forward. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step the right foot forward, high lunge. Upright the torso, reach the arms up. Deep bend in your front knee. Both legs active. Take an inhale. As you exhale, twist to the right, open the arms. Active reach. Option for the back bend, left arm high. Then float your left hand down inside of the right foot. Right arm is lifted. Lean the right shoulder back as you breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to thread the right arm underneath the left. Just look to the left. Inhale, opens your chest to the right. Exhale to thread. Inhale, open. A change is coming. Exhale, we thread, but we also crawl to the left side of the mat, wide-legged fold. Toes in, heels out, hands underneath the shoulders. Lift up halfway to breathe in, and then refold. Letting the top of the head reach toward the ground. And then we'll meet back with hands underneath the shoulders. Lift up halfway. Crawl your hands to the left foot, simple twist. Right hand plants, left arm reaches up. And then reach your left hand past the left ear toward the back of the mat. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, left elbow and right knee will come together underneath you. Inhale to reset. Exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, reset. Exhale, elbow. Hold it here. See, your left hand can take a hold of your right foot and you kick through, finding just a little bit of a supported pistol squat. Then reset. Send that right foot back, finding your simple twist. One more time. Runner's lunge. Frame out the left foot. Then turn this into warrior 2. Back foot flat. Keep facing the left leg. Take up space, long stance. Last breath. Bring the hands to the heart. Look at your right foot to your right foot, Skandasana, side lunge. Bend into the right knee, let the left toes point up. Option to stay here, any arms of choice. If you'd like to reach right fingers down, left arm up high. Maybe you work into a bind or half bind. Keep leaning left shoulder back wherever you are. Then gently release, turn to your right, plant your left hand down, simple twist once again. This time we turn it into side plank. Let the pinky toe edge of your left foot find the ground. And then step your right foot to meet your left. Step the right toes behind you, wild thing. Then have a seat right where you are. Your left leg is long and your right leg is bent, right foot planted to the ground. You can let that right leg open up just a little bit so that you can lean forward over the left leg. And then you're welcome to stay here folded over, or if you would like to try for a half bind or full bind, you'll reach the right arm around the right shin and leg, thumb down. until the hand is behind you, then thumb up. If you caught the bind, gently release. Reach both arms up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, twist to the right. Pausing here for one more breath. Then turn to the left, high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, the left leg lifts, three-legged. Bend the knee, open up the hip, make some circles around left hip socket. Both directions. And then lift the left leg high, take an inhale. Raise high onto right toes, and as you exhale, knee to nose one time, shift forward. Hold it here, compress, push away. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, high crescent lunge, step the left foot forward. Upright the torso, strong and firm in the legs. One more inhale. Twist left, exhale. Active reach. Maybe the back bend. Then float your right hand down inside of the left foot. Simple twist. Left arm high. Lean the left shoulder back. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, we thread left arm underneath the right. Just look to the right. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to thread. Inhale, open. Here comes the change. Exhale, wide-legged fold off the side of your mat. Toes in, heels out. And meet back in a halfway lift, hands underneath the shoulders. And then to your right foot, we crawl the hands, simple twist. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up high. Then reach the right arm past the ear toward the back of the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right elbow, left knee come together underneath. Inhale, reset. Exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, reset. Here comes a change. Exhale, elbow and knee. Hold it here. Maybe right hand catches left foot and kicks through. Little pistol squat, support it. Then reset to your simple twist. Runner's lunge. Frame out the right foot. Pause here. Back foot flat. Warrior two. Long stance, reaching out. Both legs active. And bring the hands to the heart. Look at your left foot to your left foot, Skandasana. Side lunge. And then your version, you can choose the arms if you'd like the half bind or full bind. Maybe bring the left fingers to the ground first, open up through the chest. And then see what's there for you on this side today. Each time we show up on the mat, we show up just a little bit differently. So if something's there one day and it's gone the next, that's okay. Just let it be. If you caught the bind, gently release. Turn to your left. We find our simple twist. Right hand plants, left arm reaches up. Then we start to turn this into side plank. Pinky toe side of your right foot lowers to the ground. And then we step the left foot back to meet the right. Right hip lifting away from the floor. Then wild thing, step the left toes behind you. Look up and back for your left fingers. And then have a seat right where you are. Your right leg is long and your left foot is planted, knee bent. Open up the left leg just slightly so you can lean forward inside of the left leg, folding over the right. And then if you'd like to find half or full bind, do so, see what's there. If you caught the bind, gently release it. Reach both arms up as you upright the torso. Breathe in, twist to the left, breathe out. Let the hands land. Take another inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, look to your right, high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, hips high. On an inhale, the right leg lifts, three-legged dog. As you exhale, knee to nose one time, shift forward. Hold it here, keep the compression, just 2 more breaths right here. Three-legged dog, inhale. As you exhale, warrior one, the right foot steps forward. Back foot flat. And maybe even offset your back foot to the left just a little bit more. Start to lift your chest, cactus out your arms. Then bring the forearms together in front of your face, or if you'd like, eagle arms. Cross right elbow over the left. Wherever you are, lift your elbows, take an inhale. As you exhale, humble warrior, dive down inside of the right leg. Both legs working together here. Then release both hands to the floor, high lizard lunge. Let your back heel lift up off of the ground. See if you can stay in high lizard as you snuggle your right arm underneath the right leg. Maybe reaching the arms out, tenting up the fingers to the side of the mat, or releasing the hands up like airplane wings. Option to stay as you are or find the bind, half or full. If you caught the bind, we're going to turn this into side angle, so flatten your left foot. Everyone else, no matter what you're doing, flatten your left foot. If your hand is on the ground, start to turn your chest to the left, leaning left shoulder back. We all lean left shoulder back, whether you're bound or unbound. One more breath here. Release your right hand to the ground if you're still bound, and then start to straighten your right leg, finding triangle pose, Trikonasana. One more breath. Peaceful warrior, rebend into the right knee. Scoop the right hand up and back. Then hands to the heart. Look at your left foot. To your left foot, Skandasana. Just for a moment, not staying. Turn to the left, simple twist. Right hand down, left arm up high. Reach your left hand over the ear, your left arm rather, over the ear toward the back of your mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, left elbow, right knee come together. Inhale, reset. Exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, reset. Exhale, elbow and knee. Maybe you return to that pistol squat. Maybe left hand reaches for the outside of right foot. And you rise up for dancing Shiva. Standing twist. Wherever you are, we reset to our simple twist. Runner's lunge. Warrior 2, back foot flat. Shoulders away from the ears. Hands to the heart to your right foot, Skandasana, side lunge. Then turn to your right, simple twist, left hand down, right arm up high. Lean that right shoulder back. And now turn this into side plank. Pinky toe side of your left foot meets the ground. Right foot steps back. Left hip lifting away from the floor. Wild thing, step the right toes behind you. And then have a seat. Right where you are. So you have options this time around. You can return to that forward fold we did, Marichyasana, sage pose, whether you are finding the bind or not. Or if you'd like to play with elephant trunk pose, it's a little bit of I would say an arm balance, a very low to the ground handstand because you are just on your hands. But to find that, we are going to place the right leg either over your shoulder, if you can get it there. I can't quite get it there, but I usually place my right leg across my upper arm and clamp down the leg. So I put my arm into my knee pit, and then I squeeze with the right leg. Squeeze, lean forward, plant your hands down, round forward, push into the ground to lift your bottom off the ground. And maybe that's where you stay, squeezing in. Maybe you start to lift the left heel. And this is the elephant trunk pose. Just try a few times. Maybe you just work on lifting yourself off the ground and the front heel doesn't lift. That's fine too. Take one more round, see what's there, and then lower down. Plant your right foot, lift your arms high, breathe in, twist right, breathe out. Stay for one more inhale and the exhale. Then turn to the left, high plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, downward facing. From here, we lift the left leg high, three-legged. Breathe in. As you breathe out, knee to the nose one time. We hold it here and breathe. Try to keep thigh close to belly. Keep shifting forward. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale to warrior one. Keep sinking down. The pinky toe edge of your back foot firms into the mat, and you lift the inner arch. So back leg is active. Cactus the arms, lift the heart. Option to bring forearms together in front of your face, or eagle arms, left arm over right. Lift your elbows as you breathe in. Humble warrior, breathe out. Both legs active and working, not just the front leg. And release both hands to the ground inside of the left foot for high lizard lunge. Maybe you shift a little from back. And then see if you can snuggle your left arm underneath the left leg, tenting up the fingertips. Or releasing the hands, letting the hands float up. Or if you'd like the bind or half bind. One more breath, and then we're going to turn it into side angle. So the right foot flattens. Turn your chest to the right, leaning your right shoulder back in space. Remember, you can lose the bind at any time. You don't have to keep it. One more breath. Release your left fingers to the ground. Straighten your left leg. Trikonasana, triangle pose. One more breath. Rebend into left knee. Peaceful warrior. Left palm turns up. And straighten your left leg. Bring your hands to the heart. Look at your right foot. Skandasana. Not here long. Turn to the right. Simple twist. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up. Then right arm reaches past the ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale to lengthen. Reset. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale. Here comes the change. Exhale, elbow and knee come together. Maybe you go back to that pistol squat. Maybe you rise up for dancing Shiva. Wherever you are, we reset to our simple twist. Runner's lunge. Frame out right foot. Then flatten back foot, warrior two. Both legs active. Bring the hands to the heart. Look at your left foot, Skandasana. Not staying long. Turn to your left, simple twist, right hand down. And then start to turn this into side plank. Pinky toe side of the right foot lowers. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Keep lifting right hip away from the ground. And step the left toes behind you. Wild thing. Have a seat. So you have your options once again. Either finding the forward fold over the right leg, maybe with bind or half bind, or if you'd like to play with elephant trunk pose. Once again, we'll try to clamp the left leg onto the left upper arm. Really squeeze with the leg. Then place your hands kind of in front of you, outside of shoulder width. Round forward. Push the ground away so you can lift your hips up off the ground. Maybe that's where you stay. Maybe you start to lift the right heel. Keep rounding, keep pushing. And try it a few times. See what's there. If you have blocks, they can be really nice underneath the hands, giving you just a little more height and push away from the floor. Last round. And then lower down. Left foot plants. Arms reach high as you breathe in. Twist left, breathe out. Stay for another round. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Inhale to the right, high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Child's pose. Look forward between your hands. Shift back into tabletop. And just send your shins off to one side so you can have a seat on your mat. We're just rolling onto back body. So take your time. Make your way all the way down. And when you get there, start to sway the knees. Maybe even separate the feet a little wider. And pause in the center for bridge pose. Reach the arms down along side body, fingertips reaching toward the backs of the heels. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, start to firm into feet and arm bones. Lift your tailbone off the ground. Lifting up to a comfortable height for you. Can you press into the feet just a little more firmly? Hold it just like that for 3 and 2. Then slowly, one vertebra at a time, lower yourself back down to the ground. Take your time. When you get to the bottom, sway the knees once again. And pause in the center. Draw your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Rotate the ankle. And then cross right ankle over the left thigh. Figure 4. Gently press the inner right thigh away. You can remain as you are, or if you'd like to thread the needle, reach the hands around the left thigh, or maybe around to the area where the knee and the shin meet. And then gently release the hands from the legs, but cross the right leg over the left, kind of like a half eagle or like you're sitting at a fancy party. I don't know why, but anyway, let the legs fall to the left. I suppose that leg position is not reserved only for fancy parties. And then gently make your way onto the back body once again, unwinding the legs. Let the knees sway side to side. Pause in the center. Left knee to the chest, little squeeze, ankle rotations. Then figure 4. Left ankle over right thigh. Left hand presses the inner left thigh away, maybe encouraging just a little external rotation. Then you can choose to remain as you are or thread the hands around the right thigh, or maybe where the knee and the shin meet. And then start to release your hands, crossing left leg over right. And then we'll let the legs fall to the right. And if this doesn't feel good in your body, change it. You don't have to keep these fancy legs. And then slowly start to make your way onto back body again. Plant the feet, sway the knees. Next time the knees are to the left, let them stay there. The legs are rather staggered. You can remain as you are or stack the left ankle to the outside of right thigh. And gently unwind. Let the knees fall over to the right. Let the legs remain staggered or stack the right ankle to the outer left thigh, finding that internal rotation of left femur. And then gently unwind, plant the feet, sway the knees, and then stretch out to a resting position, Savasana, or anything else that feels comfortable for you. Walk the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the legs and arms, and then take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Remain exactly as you are for as long as you like. Thanks for practicing with me today. I look forward to practicing together with you again soon. See you then.